everybody, it's OldSkuleNerd. It is not Friday, so therefore it's not Tommy Day. Actually, it's January the 17th, which is the day after. But I was on a Disney cruise ship. For those of you who are not members of my Patreon and on my Instagram, you may not know that. But if you are on my Instagram or on my Patreon, you know where I've been the last week. Anyway, check that out. But I'm back, so therefore I got to do the Tommy reaction. And I will be sharing this on the 18th, which is Sunday, just to catch up. The reason why I'm doing this one also is not only because of Team Tommy and I always do Tommy reactions. The other reason is this. This song is part of my childhood. The Highwayman, done by the Highwaymen. Who are the Highwaymen? If you don't know, it's okay. Willie Nelson, iconic. Johnny Cash, iconic. Waylon Jennings, iconic. Chris Christopherson. It's a four-piece ensemble. A lot of you may not even know who Chris Christopherson is. He was Whistler on the Blade movies. Yeah, anyway, that quartet of folk singers, American folk singers and country artists, were a supergroup, but of classic storytelling journeyman countrymen called the Highwaymen. And this is a song called The Highwayman. Tommy's going to do it with a former member of ex-ReinXeed, which is awesome. Interested in this. So for all of Team Tommy, thank you for your patience. I wasn't here. I was in a boat. But now we're here. Here we go. My reaction to The Highwaymen by Tommy and Calle.
I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles to my trade.
Okay, this AI shit's getting out of control. But for this, it's awesome. I'm a big fan of the hilarious Bob Barker recreations from The Price is Right. But Bob Barker is a complete a-hole. I love those. Those make me laugh. In this case, Tommy gets to go back to the 1800s and be a Wild West lawman. Isn't it awesome how AI gives him a giant schlong hanging to the left? Is it just me? Did any of you guys notice that? Or is it just... Okay, maybe it's just me. Sorry.
A soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I'm still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide, and with the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner out the Horn, Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a blow. And when the yacht broke off, they said that I got killed. But I'm living still. I was a dam builder across the river.
How the fuck do you make Tommy look younger? Is he 8 in this picture? And by the way, also interesting thing, they weren't building the Hoover Dam at this point. Okay, AI's gone too far. AI has a serious problem. So AI builds a picture of Tommy from the early 1800s, watching a dam that was built in the early 1900s, while standing on top of said dam on the railing that was fabricated in the 1960s. See, AI is out of their minds. AI doesn't even know what year it is. But here's the thing. Now you know what Tommy looks like when he was like an early teenager. He was adorable. This is so crazy. By the way, the song is awesome. The song is incredible. This video is ridiculous. So much fun.
Called Boulder on the wild Colorado. concrete below. They buried me in that great tune that knows no sound, but I'm still around. I'll always be around and around and around.
My favorite part is basically Tommy said, okay, AI, I need you to create a visual representation with me, click Calle, click him, okay, and you're going to create, based upon this song, create all of this. And then AI is like, do you want context of actual years, or we're just going to do whatever we want? And they're like, absolutely. And of course, because Tommy took a picture of him as a metal rock star, he's the only cowboy in the history of the Wild Wild West to have leather pants. Yep. I know. Also, the only person to have a European longsword instead of a cavalry saber. Again, AI doesn't know. AI doesn't spend a lot of time watching Westerns. AI is just going to do and make it look cool. And it did. But yet, for some reason, we're in the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World, and the ghost of Tommy and the ghost of Calle are singing this song. This is the most fun from something that makes no sense to me ever. But at the same time, this is my job, to make stupid, silly comments about stuff that's kind of actually cool. And of all the AI generated stuff that was really bad, say 2 years ago, where AI was just doing random crap, now people will be like, wow, that's a really good video of Tommy as a young kid. It's AI generated. At this point, basically what I should do is take images of myself in this room, get all the videos, and just tell AI to create me doing reactions to videos, and I could just go on Disney cruises permanently. There would probably be better reactions, honestly. But no.
Starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop already, but I will remain.
Now, for a lot of you, you're going to sit there and go, okay, here's my question. Why does this song go from like the 1800s to the early 1900s to outer space in the far future and then back and forth, but yet it's called The Highwayman? There are two answers to this. Number one, the song The Highwayman is not specifically situated in the Wild West. Everyone just thinks that because it's for classic country folk vocalists from the United States, and because they're telling a story that basically should be set in the Wild West. But obviously we can see they're at the Hoover Dam construction. The woman that's crying for the guy that got lost at sea is in the 1920s, but the sailing ship he's on is from the 1700s. They're in outer space. Why is that? It's because the Highwaymen, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, and Waylon Jennings, probably smoked a humongous amount of marijuana before recording this song. That's how you know. Did AI take that into account? They did not. Because AI was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, we forgot to tell you, the Highwaymen, those guys were really high, which is why we love them. All right, there you go. All right, so Tommy's going to finish this out as he sits with leather pants next to a fire in the fake Old West. End of the day, let's be honest. Video and AI editing from Tommy. This is Tommy's fault, by the way. Here's the thing. The video is ridiculous. And I'm filming this live on Twitch on Saturday before Up and Coming. They all agree with me. AI has gone too far. However, the music was not AI. The music was all Tommy and all Calle Sundberg. And I enjoy it. I thank them for making a cover of a song for me that really I listened to a lot as a kid because my dad loved the Highwaymen, loved Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, and Waylon Jennings. So this is my childhood a little bit from my father's perspective. So it's outstanding. Do I think the AI videos have got to stop? Maybe, but think about this. How would Tommy and Calle have done this song without AI? The video would have been impossible to do. I mean, we've seen Tommy try to make country music videos just himself in Sweden, and he winds up playing poker with chickens. And that's not a good thing either. Actually, I loved it. But anyway, there you go. So that's the end of it. Yep. You know what? At least Tommy says, you know what? At the end of it, he says, this was all AI generated. I was never at the Hoover Dam as a 13-year-old. So there you go. And that's important. So there you go. I loved it. The video was ridiculous. None of the information was correct, accurately historical to the time periods or anything that was sung, but that's how AI does. It does it really pretty. It just can't do it accurate. So yeah. Anyway. But it made it fun. I'm glad to be back. And we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.